The Tonga submarine eruption. The volcano has caused communication failures. Distress signal sparks new fears as further volcanic activity is plausible, according to geologists. They believe that it could be as big as the one 1,000 years ago. This erupted about 200 AD and then erupted 1100 AD. And they believe that it could have another major eruption as it had almost 1,000 years ago. It's a submarine volcano, so they don't know what's going on underneath until they use a special satellite that sees through the ash cloud to see what the condition is. But it's still an underwater volcano. This is the eruption that happened on Saturday. The United Nations has detected distress signals from 2 islands in the Tonga archipelago, sparking concerns for residents after Saturday's volcanic eruption and the subsequent tsunami. As we know, they have no communication, so anything having to do with perhaps some kind of a battery run type of a CB radio is the only way I guess they can have connection with the outside world. Communications continue to be affected by the volcanic ash clouds, and there is particular concern for the Fanoi and Mango Islands. They have a combined population of about 105,000 people. No contact has been made since Saturday evening when this major eruption took place. We're going to take a look at Volcano Discovery to see what they're telling us there according to the nearby earthquakes. The magnitude of this eruption caused an earthquake magnitude reading of 7.5 magnitude on the Richter scale, as what was recorded by Mount Hood seismographs. So the no contact, as we said, has been made since Saturday evening, and concern is growing for the 8,000 people who live across the islands in that area. In a statement yesterday, the Office of the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, OCHA, said, although some stability returned to the island, it still faces challenges. They said further volcanic activity cannot be ruled out. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. The King of Tonga has been moved to higher ground. The capital, Nuku'alofa, is covered with nearly an inch of volcanic ash and dust already, but the situation in the city is calm and stable, and first cleanup efforts are being made. Since the volcanic eruption, the uninhabited island of Hunga Tonga Hunga Haupai has virtually disappeared. As a result of the eruption, tsunami waves spread across the Pacific Ocean as far as Japan, New Zealand, and the west coast of the U.S., Alaska, Canada, and the U.S., down to Southern California. There are major health concerns in the area, such as contaminated drinking water from the volcanic ash. The people in the area are told to cover the reservoirs so that this ash does not get into their water. The High Commission and Kingdom of Tonga's Second Secretary Curtis Tuhalanginji asked public and private donors to wait until a relief fund is established. And as it stands, the first identified victim of the Tonga eruption was a British woman. Now, let's go to Volcano Discovery. Well, let's see the actual page so you can understand what's going on. This is Volcano Discovery. Hunga Tonga Hunga Ha'apai volcano. News and activity, the latest. This was updated just 2 hours, 4 minutes ago. Let's refresh it, why not? Okay, 6 minutes ago. And the volcano Tonga's main communication cable is cut off. It may be down for 2 weeks, they say. And these are the map of undersea cables, according to BBC. This is our area right here that we're talking about. Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, Tonga is right there, okay? The finger pointing. A few hours after the eruption, Tonga's internet and phone lines were disrupted as the main undersea cable link linking Tonga and Fiji, right there is Fiji, oh, so right there. Okay, that's Vanuatu, I think. Fiji's up there, around here, this one here. with the rest of the world seems to have been cut, which makes 105,000 Tonga residents almost unreachable. These are the SO2 emissions. I did make a video yesterday from Null School. We didn't see any SO2 emissions. I don't know why. Null School is supposed to be real time. I guess it wasn't. It's not real time. So look at this. Okay, this is the way it's going. It's going this way. We'll see Null School because we do have a lot of SO2s this way. Maybe the ash has already gone that way, but we'll see Null School as well. The SO2 emissions have been traveling along southern hemisphere and reached Australia. This is it right here today. Okay, the yellow is more intense, the red is less intense, so look at this. Okay, the aerosol plume from the latest violent explosion continues to travel along vast stretches in the southern hemisphere. And from what the geologists said yesterday, they expect the eruption up to yesterday to cool down the southern hemisphere temperatures by about 0.5 degrees Celsius. Now, this is still ongoing. So if it's still ongoing, what do? Do we multiply every 2 days as being 0.5 degree less in temperature? God forbid. It's not just a lesser temperature, it's also the particles in the air. So the aerosol plume from the latest violent explosion continues traveling along vast stretches in the southern hemisphere. The latest satellite-based measurements of SO2 concentrations in the atmosphere show the impressive SO2 eruption plume that has been reaching Australia. And we know that they told us it was about, 15 to 20 kilometers high. First after eruption satellite images of several ash-impacted Tongan populated towns and villages were published by UNOSAT and Maxar satellites. And this was the reading. The infrasounds recorded of the 3 Cascade volcanoes. The United States Geological Survey detected another pass of the atmospheric pressure wave that was being recorded all around the globe. Okay, so the pressure wave has been recorded all around. This volcanic eruption earthquake pressure has been read all around the world. There we go. Let's see. Watch this. There it is. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Amazing. Amazing. Again. Amazing. Look at this, the pressure wave. It has been felt all around the world. Look at this. You know what I'm thinking as I'm seeing this? What effect is this going to have on other volcanoes or earthquakes and tectonic plates, or immediately around the Pacific Ring of Fire, the Pacific Plate? This is frightening. I mean, nobody expected this. It's underwater. You can't see what's going on there. Let's go back. Okay. The previous news, this was yesterday. According to the ozone mapping and profiler suit, LIDAR-based satellite measurements of global distribution of ozone as a remote sensing method, it seems that the eruption column height has been measured up to 30 kilometers, not 15 or 20, but it's 30 kilometers, meaning that it reached the stratosphere level. God forbid. 30 kilometers high? Are you kidding me? Latest measurements confirm 30 kilometers height containing a 0.4 TJ SO2, sulfur dioxide. According to the ozone mapping, the LIDAR-based satellite measurements, global distribution of ozone as a remote sensing method, the eruption cloud height has been measured up to 30 kilometers, meaning that it reached the stratosphere level. The Tropopme satellite-based measurements of SO2 concentration, and we're going to see the Null School, see what's going on there, detected the total mass of about 400,000 tons, not enough for climate impacts, in the impressive SO2 plume ejected January 15. Okay, today is January 18, it's still ongoing. This is 3 days old. January 15th. Okay, not enough to affect the total, the Earth atmosphere. What about this ongoing thing? Today is the 18th, tomorrow's the 19th, and it says, look, it's 5 out of 5, and it's still, major eruption is still ongoing. They don't know when it's going to stop. Typical eruption style unspecified. Well, the last time it erupted was 1,100 years ago, this major kind of eruption. And they said that it has this major type of eruption every 1,000 years. So is this the big one, quote unquote? I'm briefing what we read yesterday, the day before. Okay, so this is it. Let's go to the earthquakes. As we said, it read as a, it doesn't say, it read as a archive info past 24 hours. I don't think it's going to give us anything. It's basically the same. Okay, the aerosol readings, the ash cloud 30 kilometers into the stratosphere. Let's go to null school. This is null school. Let's go to our southern hemisphere, find our area. Okay, it's around here. And let's go to our chemistry. Let's go particulates. Doesn't show anything. Particulates. Bio, no. Let's go to chemistry. Oh, should we go to ocean? Okay. Air. And chemistry. SO2. Okay. SO2. It's around here. I don't know if perhaps they don't measure it because of the fact that it's satellites are supposed to pick this up, but I don't know, maybe there's not anything around there, but you can see things around here. I don't know if that's the SO2 from the volcanic ash. It could be because the currents are bringing it in this way. As you can see, it's bringing it this way. Then these currents are going that way. So that could be the volcanic ash, because you could see the currents of these, the intensity. This is how intensity. The blue is even more. Maybe the currents, the air currents, are showing how the volcanic ash is going. So that's our area right there. And as I said, it's ongoing. Let's go back. Volcano information. Okay. And we said it's going to be major activity, current status, or erupting 3 out of 5. No, this is 5 out of 5 as we saw before. There we go. Okay. Submarine volcano, 489 feet, Tonga Islands, 5 out of 5. Do we have a live webcam? I doubt it because it's underwater. No, we don't. Oh, well, there's nothing there, obviously. No live webcams. Okay, so I'll leave links below for you for this. All of you in the Southern Hemisphere, tell us what you feel. Have you heard it, and do you have any ash in your area? Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support.